A group of activists led what they called a Slumlord Tour today. It was in an effort to draw attention to some of the city's worst living conditions. And with the municipal election fast approaching, the group says it's time and the perfect time to advocate for tenant rights. Tegan Versolato has that story.
What are you showing me here?
I'm showing you a bunch of cockroaches on here. They usually hide in behind the pictures.
Pests, mold, and broken safety equipment.
And the city hasn't worked in 2 years. They want the rent money, but they don't want to do anything.
These are just a few of the complaints made by renters attending today's so-called Slumlord Tour. It was organized by Hamilton ACORN to draw attention to the lack of landlord oversight in the city.
You know, in all reality, these people aren't taking care of their responsibilities, and there's lives at stake. And I mean, it's becoming a human rights issue.
The group toured buildings in the city by bus and ended with a viewing of the apartment building on 20 Emerald Street North.
Here we have an exit sign that's burnt out. This is a fire code. Right over here, there's water damage on the ceiling from water, and we can see patches of mold underneath the paint where it's come off.
Where tenants say they pay between $800 and $1,100 for rent.
Because they're affordable housing, they're like a lower class of citizen, and that seems to be acceptable to them.
And when the group attempted to approach DMS Property Management, which is the company that manages the building on Emerald Street, the staff turned out the lights and locked the doors.
They even shut the lights out.
Also invited today were a number of city council candidates who say more needs to be done to protect tenant rights.
So I would expect every apartment building in the city of Hamilton is a dignified option for somebody to live in. And what I'm learning is that's absolutely not the case.
Landlords should be obligated to maintain a building. And we're not asking for the Ritz, just, you know, a nice 4 walls, a roof, and a clean bed.
I took away from this tour that there's a lot of housing issues in downtown Hamilton, but across the entire city.
The tour ended with a rally at City Hall that wrapped up just a couple of hours ago. ACORN says ultimately they'd like to see a bylaw passed for landlord licensing that would see landlords enter a registry and pay fees that would go towards bylaw enforcement. Back to you.